packaging and inspection is all inclusive in the delivery price. The number 4 is create a page if you don't have one. If you don't have a Facebook page, create it. You will not be advertising with your profile. Okay, but there is something you will be doing with your profile, but it's not advert per se. Alright, then number 5 is create a sales page using a PDF or a landing page. And for the PDF, you would if you don't want to create a landing page, if you don't have a PC to create a landing page, then you can use your phone to create a PDF. Just download Word, MS Word for your phone, or download Google Docs. But the downside of Google Docs is that you must have internet access to use it because it doesn't work offline. Then number 6 is set up your ad strategies and your budget. Now you realize that number 1 to 5 is just setting things up. You can't just wake up and start advertising. No, you need to choose a product, you need to find a good supplier and backup suppliers as well. Then you need to find a good delivery company that will pick up and deliver. Then you create a page if you don't have one. Then number 5 is sales page. Before you get into setting up your ad strategies, you might say, okay, let me use 2,000 naira and run engagement to give my page a kind of boost, so it doesn't look empty and scanty, so it doesn't look like I just really started, right? Before you commence traffic ads to either messenger or to website. Then the budget as well, you can, after choosing the dropshipping model you want to use, which is the pay before delivery or pay on delivery, you would know how to distribute your budget properly based on your capital or your startup your startup capital. Then number 7 is advertise to your target audience. Now after setting up your strategy, you then have to create your audience or do your audience research using either audience insights or group posts. Everything I've explained from module 1 to 3 on how to get your audience and how to find the right people. And as a special bonus for every member of this class, I will be sharing, no, not to every member, because there are about 34 people in this class and only 28 have gotten the videos and only about 22 did all the assignments. So if you if you've done the assignments and you've gotten the videos, then I would give you one special lookalike audience that I have. It's a lookalike audience of the custom audience I once created for purchasers. It was a high ticket product and it really got good sales. It was a product of 35k and there were about 30 people who made a purchase. So they submitted their email and WhatsApp number. So I used it to create a lookalike audience of those type of people. Now, before I got those sales, I couldn't use group buy and sell groups or regular groups like I've shown you to get this type of audience. I actually targeted them based on location. Okay, so what I did was I typed locations of estates and high-end residential addresses because that's where people who can afford this thing live. So I typed, like in Abuja you have Sun City Estates, you can type there's Sunnyville, Prince and Princess, FAB. There's so many estates, so I just typed this estate and found the location. So let's say the landmark there is next Cash and Carry. Like there's a place, I think it's Jahi or so. There's a place in Abuja called Jahi. The main landmark there is Cash and Carry, a very big supermarket. So I found the name of that place that Cash and Carry is located, then try to match it. You see the way I showed you guys how to match locations in settings when it comes to ad creation, how to match location. First of all, you go to bulk location inputs or whatever. Just go to bulk under the regular address settings. Let me go to Facebook Manager and show you, because I don't think I am. Wait, let's go to create. I don't think I'm explaining it well, and I don't want you to be confused. So this is my personal profile. This is not my business manager. Okay, so I'll just set up an account. My personal profile, I left it in Naira, just in case anything happens to my business manager. I can always come back here. It's taking a bit of time, so I'll just click continue so we can move on. Alright, so let us say the name of the streets is Amadu Bello Way is actually far from there, but I'm going to use that as an example. So let us assume that the name of the street is Amadu Bello Way, or Ademola Adetokunbo Crescent, which is also far from Jahi, but it's just for illustrative purposes. So if I type that here, these two places where I know high-end clients live, where I know this kind of people reside, then I will be able to get the serious people that are willing to purchase or will be willing to purchase my item. Okay, so let's remove everyone in this location and put people who live in this location. Then let's try Ademola Adetokunbo. See it, the crescent. If you put it in, this is what will come up. I don't know, my network is a bit lagging this morning. Alright, so this is what you get for Ademola Adetokunbo Crescent. What else again do we add? People who live in this location. Which other place did I call? Okay, I said Amadu Bello Way. Amadu Bello Way. Alright, Abuja, put that in. Then after putting Amadu Bello Way, let's put another, reduce this to 10. Okay, reduce this to 10 because you want it to be as small as possible, as targeted as possible, so it doesn't spread. See, it's spreading towards Kubwa, and we don't want Kubwa and Madala. Kubwa and Madala is like the outskirts of Abuja, and it's really close to Niger State. We don't want that. We want everything within the city center. So this is what I mean. Let's type Prince and Princess Estate and see if it comes up. Prince and Princess Estate. This one, the estates I use, Prince and Princess. Let's see, there's no Prince and Princess here. What's the name of that place? I had it. I did when I did my research. I wrote it all out. Okay, so when writing this all out, this is where I did the matching. So click add location in bulk, select type, then choose towns and cities. Default radius 16, but when you put it all in that box, reduce it to 10 so it doesn't spread too far. But if the location is big, like if the geographical location is very big, like the way Lagos is big, then 16 is actually okay. You know, it's not going to exceed that particular place you're trying to target. So I type in everything here. Let's say FAB mall, let's say next cash and carry. I'm just giving you an example. So do your research about locations that high-end people live, or high ticket clients who live. So that was what I did. I did the adverts and I got over 30 sales for 35k, for 35k products. Then I got their contacts, because they have to give me their contact details, email, WhatsApp number and address, to have the items delivered to them. Now that was a one-time ad I did because I didn't want to sell too much of that, but it was too expensive. I didn't want to risk it. I really didn't want to risk it, and I don't know, I just wasn't really interested in the product. So I got their custom audience and I created a lookalike audience of it, and I will share it to everyone who has gotten the first videos. If you didn't get the first videos, or if you're not interested in getting the first videos or going through it, fine and good, but you're not getting it, because I will send a message via email to those people, not in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so that's the bonus of joining my dropshipping class. Now let's get into Facebook, the full introduction to Facebook ads, proper. I seriously don't know what is wrong with my network, but it's really lagging. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is go to Ads Manager. I think everybody knows how to go to Ads Manager by now. I've shown it from my personal profile, and let me just give you an introduction of what everything is. So right here is campaigns. When you create your campaigns, everything you've set up from the Ads Manager would come up. The traffic, sorry, no, sorry, I meant the ad objective. I wanted to say traffic objective. The ad objective will show here. If you make any edits to the campaign, it will also show a result, number of people you add, reach, number of impression, cost per result. Then this is for ad relevance. If your ad relevance is less than, personally I feel like if the ad relevance score is less than 7, then that means it's really doing poor. You might need to edit some things, check your analysis and find out the age or gender that is reducing it. Then concentrate on the age and gender that is increasing, or that has a higher relevance. Yeah, it's correct. Has a higher ad relevance score. Then engagement rate ranking, conversion rate ranking, amount spent, when it ends, when the ad campaign ends, and if it's scheduled, this will show you the scheduled period. So if you want to have a breakdown of the ads by, like, daily, weekly, every 2 weeks, every month, by delivery or by action, then you click here and everything will pop up. But this is on none right now because there's actually nothing to see. Then these are the columns that are over here. If you want to add something to these columns, you can click here and it will be added. Then ad sets is the part of the ad manager dashboard that shows you the settings like budget, the area you've targeted, the interest you target, the demographics you targeted, the placement you target. If you want to use desktop or mobile, if you choose news feed or stories, this is where it's come up. Then ads is where the image creative, the text you use, the link you put, all those things, this is where it will all be measured, and you can export this data or import the data from another ads manager. But or if you have an ad agency, this is where you can export to show the person this is what we did, this is what we did. Okay, so campaign tags, I don't know, I've not used that. This is the first time I'm seeing it on this, because like I said, this is a new profile, new ad account, and everything here is just looking very different. So when I test that out, I would announce how it worked out in the WhatsApp group. So these are keyboard shortcuts. This is really cool because it really wasn't in the previous ads manager I was using. So let's see what's under the keyboard shortcut. So if I press alternate 1, it will navigate to campaigns, alt 2 navigate to ads, alt 3 navigate to ads. I mean, this is cool, but I don't know, I'm not that lazy. I can always move my mouse like this and click on campaign. I'm not that lazy. Maybe if I'm somebody who creates a lot of campaigns, because I've not really had any clients to work with recently. So if I'm working on a lot of campaigns, maybe I would take out my time and memorize those keyboard shortcuts. Okay, so this is the previous version of Ads Manager. If you click here, it will take you there, but I think I prefer this one. This one looks really cool, looks really fresh. I like this one, so I'll leave it here. But if you switch, if you click on it to switch, this is what will happen. Yeah, this is the current one that was in my old account, and this is the one I know most people know. So I'm going to move back to new ads manager. I like the look of it, so I'm switching back. Don't judge me. Okay, so now that we have seen the two different types of ads manager, personally, I feel you can work with whatever you choose, but I prefer the new one. I prefer the new one. There are some things that are not in the old ads manager that has been added here, and Facebook is probably giving two different ads manager that you can choose from, because you know some people are not really open to change for some time, then later on they can accept it. But it's not like they don't usually throw things at people without announcing, so I don't know. So if you want more tables, just click on choose. So let's just leave this part and go to the main dashboard. I started from the right, yeah, the left hand side. This is the help button. If there is any problem you have, you can type it here for a response, or if somebody else has faced the problem, you can read through the response from Facebook. That's if they ever responded to the person, you will see the response there. If they didn't, you also see it there as well. Then if you click on settings, it will take you to the ads manager settings, where you can edit things like your ad account, check out things like your ad account ID, the currency, then the advertising purpose. Here's I'm buying ads for business purposes. Now some people may not be buying for business purposes, they might be buying for, you know, politics, like ads for politics, ads for NGOs, ads for churches. Those are not business purposes. Okay, those are probably social activity purposes, I guess. Then if your business is a registered business, you can add the business name, the address. If it has a tax ID, add the tax ID. Then yes, an agency buying ads on behalf of an advertiser. This is for people who are using Facebook ads and have an ad agency. But I don't, so I'll leave it there. If you want to deactivate, this is where you deactivate the ad account. Then you can add people. If you want to add somebody to your ads manager, this is for the personal profile. I will go back to business manager and show you how to do it. It's the same process. All you have to do is click on add people, then you put in the person's Facebook email address, and they will get a request link telling them so and so person wants to add you as so and so role in his ad manager. Click here to accept. So over here it will show the pages that has been added to the ad manager, to these ad accounts, and these are the three pages: my personal page, one a business page, and a test page that I usually use for tutorials. Then payment settings. If yours is in naira like this, I was trying to explain it to you guys, but my business manager gave me USD account automatically. So what you do is you put your debit card name, card number, expiry, month and year, then security code. Security code is when you turn the back of your ATM card, you see three numbers there. That is your security code. That code is really important. Never give it out, not even to anybody who claims to be a bank manager. Never give it out, okay? Because if they do, that's the end. All right, so and if they don't accept your debit card, like in most cases, what you do is click on Naira payments with MasterCard or Visa, and this is the platform I was trying to explain to you previously, where they will take you to the pay you checkouts form or pay you payments page, whatever it is. So what you do is click on continue. If you want to read this, you need to add blah 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 blah. It's just you know, for confirmation purpose. So now they're asking how much you want to add for this. This is $1,000. I even want to add $1,000. So if you don't know how much, some people keep wondering how much does Facebook charge? What is the conversion rate for Facebook ads? It's 361.815. You see it here, about 361.815. So if you're using USD, this is what Facebook charges. If you're using Naira account and you're wondering why they are charging you 3 Naira for something, that means they're probably charging you 0.1 USD. Is it 0.1? 0.01 USD per action or per link click or per message or whatever. So this is the conversion rate for Facebook. It's not even up to 370. So that means they're probably using the CBN conversion rate. But that's not the point here. I'm just trying to show you how to put money into your account if they don't accept your debit card. So what you want to do now is to choose the amount. So let's say 3,000 naira. I want to add. You just type 3,000 and review payment. Make sure you check this out. This review payment must be what you want to add. This is the amount you want to add. So sometimes they might add something else. All you have to do is go back and make the correction. Then when you're done, you click on make payment. After clicking on make payment, yeah, this is it, pay you. So after clicking on make payment, click on continue. Alright, so first thing you do is click here to choose card, put your card number, put card holder name, put the expiry date and year, and then when you're done, click on pay. So when you pay here, it will take you to your bank's confirmation platform. Like for GTB, they will ask you to select how to receive your OTP, either through SMS and email, or if you have a token, the token key device, you click on token key, accept the terms and conditions, and press continue. When you click continue, they will send you the OTP. OTP is one time password. If you don't get the SMS, check your email. And if you notice Gmail has 3 different email arrangements now. There is inbox, promotion, and updates. So go to update. For GTB, mine is always in the update folder. So go to updates and you see it. If you don't find it in your inbox, check updates. If you don't find it in updates, check promotion. If you don't find it in promotion, check your spam folder. It should be there. So once you put the OTP and click on continue, what happens next is that it will automatically redirect and bring you back here. And once it brings you back here, let me cancel this. Back. Cancel. Once you bring it back here, it will put the balance here, but you get credited after, so you get debited within 24 hours. You don't get the debit immediately, so don't be worried. I've seen some people post on Facebook like, I credited my account with so and so, and then I got debited twice. No, you didn't get debited twice. Okay, it takes time. PayU is not a Nigerian platform. I think it's from India, so it has to go through so many process, get approved, and you have to do fraud check to make sure the card you're using has not been stolen. So within 24 hours, that's when they will actually debit you. Then it will show here. On Facebook, before they used to debit monthly, so but now they debit daily because Nigerians are just very funny set of people when it comes to money. Some people would run ads, and when it's close to the end of the month, they will probably shut down their accounts or just find a way and hide. they won't make the payment immediately, they will remove the card from the account. So many things, so many things. Because I've seen there was a time where Facebook advertisers, or let me put that in quotes, some Facebook advertisers were uh, promoting that behavior. And just run Facebook ad with any amount, you will definitely make sales, blah blah blah. They don't tell you how to target, they don't tell you anything, so people jumped right into it. So I can run advert without spending my money. Because it just don't do that. It doesn't even exist anymore, so now you have to credit your balance before you run ads. Okay, so what else? Notifications. Okay, we already know what notifications are. You can change the settings on how you get notified from your ads manager. Now we're done with settings. Let's go to, okay, we've gone through audience insights before. Creative Hub. Let's see what's in Creative Hub. uh, I think it's weather that is affecting this. Whenever it looks like it's rain, the internet connection gets really bad. But if you're in the city center, it's not always like this. Alright, so this is the Creative Hub. I've never used the Creative Hub, but I'm just going to show you what goes on here, because some people might feel it to be useful for their business, especially those people or those individuals that wish to have their own what's it called, ad agency. So what you want to do here is click on create a mockup. Then if it's for Facebook, you can choose carousel, single video, single image. Let's go with single image. Okay. Now for this Creative Hub, this is where you set up things like uh, pictures, images, just basically what you would want to use for your ad set for your ads. Then when you set it up, you can just save it and leave it here. Now if you are an agency and you want to show your clients samples of what their ads would look like, and you add them to your other accounts, just send them to Creative Hub so that they can see either your past campaigns or something you've just saved for the purpose of showing them your work or what you're able to do or your abilities when it comes to ad creations. So that's what all mockup is about. I don't want to spend too much time on it because I don't use this. I just create my ads one time and split test. So if you are somebody who has a lot of pictures for your products as a drop shipper, you can use this Creative Hub and create as many pictures and videos and carousel ad formats as you would like. Then when you're done, you give it a title and save. But I'm not going to go through this right now. Then if you want to check all the mockups you've created, click on manage mockups, and that's it. So business manager is for my business page. We've already gone through ads manager. Commerce manager is new. So if you don't know what commerce manager is, let's go through it a bit. Okay, so commerce manager is where, you know, there is Facebook Marketplace. Okay, so for Facebook Marketplace, this is how you set up your page with your website link and everything, and then Facebook will would give you that organic reach and allow people to discover your page, people to discover your site, and you click on start selling to set it up. Like I said, this is a new platform, or rather a new um what do I call it now, a new option. Let me just use the word option. So it's pretty new, but it's not really available to Nigerians, just like how watch Facebook Watch was not available to Nigerians in the past, but now it's slowly bringing in pages that have high engagement when it comes to videos, like Mark Angel Comedy and Explore Comedy. Is it Explore or Exploits? I can't really remember the name. Those are the two Nigerian pages that are always at the top of my Facebook watch party, or Facebook Watch TV, or whatever it's called. So that's what Commerce Manager would be. Presently, it's not available for Nigerians, but I'm sure in the future they will make this happen, because they have to do it based on locations or country where a lot of ads for buying for products have been you know sold. Then let's leave Commerce Manager. Then page post, you can schedule page post here. App dashboard, if you have an app, this is where you go to. Automated rules and accounts. I don't go through automated rules, I don't even use this at all, because I might set something in automated rules and forget about it. So let us avoid anything that we might forget about. Then account quality. Let's check out account quality. So this is where I go to frequently to know if any ad I have created has reduced my account quality, because I told you in the past Facebook has shut down my accounts, and uh, for no reason. After checking account quality, even after shutting down my other account, I still find out that there's nothing bad about it. My account quality is on the good side, but then they shut down my other account for no good reason, and it's just not fair. So this is where you check to make sure you're in the good books of Facebook ads. But that doesn't mean that even after checking this and find out you're on the good side, you can't just wake up and shut it down. So it's best to have multiple ad accounts and to be optimistic when it happens. Just create the next one and keep on moving. Yes, you might lose all your custom audience, you might lose all that, but make sure you have a CSV of your purchase. If you have a CSV of your purchasers, you are good to go. You can lose all the leads on your page. You can use all the traffic to your website. You can lose all the engagers on your page. But if you have your purchasers' emails and a WhatsApp number, you are good to go. So it has happened a lot. At first, the very first time it happened, I panicked. I was so angry. If you see the long letter I wrote to Facebook, they just didn't respond to me. So later on, I reached out to one of my mentors on Facebook ads, and he said, "Look, as long as you have your custom audience of purchasers, just forget that and create lookalike audience in your new account and move on." Shikina. So that's what I do. Then ads reporting, when you want to check the analysis of all the ads, this is where it is. This is where you do it. Test and learn. I'm trying to not waste so much time on this. I'm just giving a rundown on ads manager to newbies, so that when you see something you're not wondering too much, what's this, you already know. Okay, so test and learn. I've not used test and learn before, but when it first came out, Facebook said it was kind of like an upgraded version of split test. You can A/B test two campaigns to check out which one gives the best cost per action, best results for conversion, best result for leads, and all that. So you can get started here. How much impact are my Facebook ads having on my business? The value of an ad account or campaign. That's if Facebook ads give more sales than organic reach. This is what you use and test. How much impact are my Facebook ads having on brand perception? This one has to do with reviews and all that. So I don't know, I haven't used this. A/B testing and split testing is still better for me because I'll still get the analysis I want. So I don't think there is any reason you should wait, because all this English here is just for you to spend more money. If you create new tests, it's just for you to spend more money. So let's just leave this. Okay, if you have the budget, you can do all this. But if you don't, then just do your regular split test or test out multiple campaigns. Then attribution. Let's go through attribution. Okay, attribution has been moved to business manager. Alright, so let's go back, since we're within my personal profile page. Let's go back. So click here and let's go through analytics. How do you know if you're a business manager? If you're in your personal profile business, if you're in your personal profile ad account, you see web.facebook.com. Then if you are using business manager, you see business.facebook.com. So attribution is, let's say now for this page, you would want to know who is posting and commenting. Like on this page now, I post and comment as the pro dropshipper. Okay, and the pixel that is assigned to the website of this page is the dropshipping based one pixel. So all these ones is just analytics and everything. It will show you monthly active users, monthly new users, monthly revenue, the monthly active users, monthly new users, monthly revenue from pixel and from page. So I haven't started running any ads yet. There's nothing going on when it comes to ads to my page and my pixels. So there's nothing to really show for it in the analytics. Then event manager. I think I've shown how to install pixels, but I will do it right now on my actual website so that everyone can see. Okay, not here. I'll do it in landing page. So events manager, I have explained what pixels are, custom conversions, so I don't really need to go through it for too long. Okay, so let's see. Data sources. So I connected it to my website, my pro dropshipping website, and these are the total events I've had. You click on the pixel name, it will give you a more thorough breakdown. So this is not correct. The 52 purchase is showing, it's like this because I visited the page a lot to make sure that the what's it called, to make sure that the pixel was set up properly. So that's why it's here. I think there were only about 28 purchases so far. Then page view 64, again mostly me, and purchases 52. So let's see, test events. I can create events and test it, like purchase event, lead event, page view event. Then diagnostics, there is nothing wrong with my pixel, that means my pixel is set properly. Then settings, who owns it, who created it, under what other account, all that stuff. Track events automatically without code. No, we need the code to track it. Now let's go to custom conversions. I don't have anything in my custom conversions because, yeah, as you can see, I set this up too late. So yeah, I set this up too late, so I couldn't get anything here. There is a limit of 100 custom conversions per ad account. So if you want Facebook to specifically follow a URL or a website's link tracking, without using the pixels. This is where you do it under custom conversions. And what you do is create custom conversion. I've explained this before. The URL must be equal to. Having that contain was what I did in the previous custom conversion and nothing entered. So this is a new URL, or sorry, new setup I did here. It must be equal to my website name, then the description of the conversion, then the category is purchase. Then for value, since this is a Naira account, the value was 2,500 naira. So when I put it, see, 2,500 naira. Then when you're done, just click on create. But we're not creating any custom conversion again. Then partner integrations. If you've created any e-commerce site like Shopify, or you use Equid or OpenCards or WooCommerce or PrestaShop, just click on it and it's automatic. Then for website platform, you have for WordPress. Teespring is for people who create t-shirts. What else again? WordPress. Wix was really fast in becoming a partner integrator with Facebook, and I really admire them for that. Then offline conversions, Segment and Zapier. I've used Zapier in the past. Then CRM and marketing software, Infusionsoft, HubSpot, Zoho. I've used Zoho. I'm a very big fan of Zoho. Then Salesforce. I don't use Salesforce. Google Tag Manager. You can also use tag management. What else again? Singular, Coachava, in particular. Mobile platforms. I've not used any of this. I don't even know what they are. So when you're done clicking it, it will just automatically, get set up, because they've done the whole back end part of the code work, the HTML works and all that with Facebook. So all you have to do is connect it, add the page that is connected to that website platform or e-commerce platform, and you're good to go. Yeah, so that's it for events manager. The event manager is everything here. Then audiences, I have gone through audiences before, but let's just do it again. So audiences has been moved to my business manager because I am not allowed to use custom audience with my personal ad accounts. So as you can see, it has moved to business.facebook.com. So if I want to create a custom audience, it will take me directly to the custom audiences I created previously in my business manager account. So I've shown how to do 1, 2, 3 custom lookalike saved. I'm not really going to it again. So what do we do now? We click the 3 bars at the top again. Images. If you have a lot of images and you don't want to waste time during ad creations, we're uploading them one by one. You just click on images here and upload everything at once. Same thing with videos. Then we've gone through settings and billing. Now let's go to business manager. So business manager is just everything I've mentioned, but in business manager. Yeah, so that's it. So instead of going to settings, you go to business settings. You add people under the business manager. Partners, if you're partnering with a business and you want to have access to their own business manager assets like ad accounts, pages, apps, Instagram accounts, all those stuff, this is where you add them. Then for accounts, the pages I've added, I just added only one page, and that's my business page. I will never add my personal account to business manager again. Those people are no. So this is my previous profile. It has not been completely deleted. It's not been up to 30 days yet, so it's still going to show here as me being a member of the admin association of my page. Then the other accounts that has been added to my business manager, I actually created one, and normally you can create more than one ad account, but blocked my access to opening more because this is still a new Facebook profile. It's still a new Facebook account, still a new ad account. Everything is still new. I have to wait 2 weeks, and it's not been up to 2 weeks. This weekend, probably Saturday, will make it a new week, so I can start creating ads from there. So in the meantime, I'm just setting some things up, reaching out to group admins, creating my ads within groups, but they are not for products. Okay, if I want to run ads for products, I usually use Facebook ads. Then dropshipping assets groups. Um, what it means is that you can create separate assets for separate businesses. So I have dropshipping tutorials as an asset, then I could have a dropshipping business going on. So what I'll do here is add and click here the add, click the add button here, and then you see the different options. So if you have separate brands or separate lines of business, then if you have one business in multiple uh, locations on multiple pages, you click here. If you're an agency and you manage so many other accounts on behalf of people, you click here. So you add it as an asset. Then other, if your business is also organized in a way that it's not reflected in these three methods, you click on other. So let me click here and click confirm. So you can name the business asset group name. Let's say I'm selling what's it called, waterproof wristwatches. I can put waterproof wristwatch business or dropshipping product business here. Then click next, add the pages that I'm using, add the website link and everything, and boom, to pop up here. Then for apps, if you have an app, or if you have an app for your business, if you have an app for your product, you can add it here. That way you can use it to run Facebook ads as well, to get people to download the ads. And if you have an Instagram account for your business, you add it here as well. Then line of businesses, if you have different lines of that one business there and you want them to be treated separately in your business manager, this is where you do it. Then if you have projects going on, this is not open right now because it's still very the other accounts, the business manager is still very fresh, the profile is still very fresh, so this isn't open for now. Then data sources is under Pixel, brand safety, registrations, integrations. Let's see, integrations is leads access. If you want to use Facebook leads form, you click here and put your privacy policy link. Then registrations for new pages, brand safety, block lists. If you want to block certain pages from spying on you, this is where you do it. What else again do you do? Payments, I've already gone through the security center. We want to secure your business manager, set up two-factor authentication for business manager. Now I don't really add another admin. You can add another admin to help if you are locked out of your account, but I don't want to do this. Business verification, it's not active here because I've not set up everything. Then this two-factor authentication for business manager, I don't feel the need for it because I already have two-factor authentication for my Facebook account, and before you get to my business manager you must log into my Facebook account, and the only way anybody can get the two-step authenticator is if they can crack the code, and the code is something that only I know, right? So that's it. And requests from others to access their page and other accounts, this is where it's to come up. Then notifications, business promote permissions, business rule, anything that has to do with notifications for business manager, this is where you grant Facebook access to send it to you. Then business info, have I set my business info? Not really, it's unverified yet. I need to change this website because I fixed that WP at the end, created on the 28th of October, yesterday. Yeah, today's 29th. Add account creation limit 1 because it's still very new. Then create post, boost post. If this setting is off, you can only take this action in business manager and cannot publish page stories from the page. Alright, so setup guide. If you are confused about anything, just click on this setup guide and everything will show up for you. So is there anything else I need to show you? No, I think that's it. I've shown Facebook ad creation. I've shown the ad objectives you need. I've shown how to create your billing. I've shown how to put money into your billing and make payments for your ads. The payments are deducted automatically every 24 hours, so don't worry about it. Yeah, I guess that's it for introduction to Facebook ads under bonuses. There was something else I wanted to tell you. The trick on how to get cheaper cost per action, especially for engagement ads. Remember, I told you engagement ads is just something to get people to watch and react. If you want to sell through it, fine, but it's best for social proof. So I will show you in the next video because I don't want this one to be too long. And when I come back to it, we'll go into funnel creation, and we'll be talking about PDF funnels. Now the PDF funnels can either be done on WhatsApp or chatbots, and I'm like a Hellcat.